We've recently returned from a cruise on board Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady, and it was the craziest cruise we've ever been on. Hi, it's Linz from Sweet Natured. As always, I'm joined by Margaret.
Hello.
Hello, who put the video together, and this is my first time watching. So yes, Resilient Lady, let's see what we can see.
Well, as you said, Linz, it was a little bit of a crazy cruise.
A little bit.
Okay, a lot.
Oh my
and that's why
goodness.
we've decided to put a couple of vlog episodes together.
I feel they also might be useful in an upcoming court case.
Hopefully not. But it all started off the night before because we arranged a meet-up
Yes, we did.
with lots of friends down in Portsmouth at Spinnaker Tower.
Yes, we did. Lovely Spinnaker Tower. Thank you, Danica and the team, for taking such good care of us.
They did. It was fantastic. And we were in the, is it called the Sky Bar?
It's called the Sky Bar.
I mean, look how high up that is.
Is it called the Sky Bar?
How high up is it?
Sky high.
It did seem it that first night because it was quite foggy when we got into Portsmouth
you're
that night.
supposed to get 23 miles of views.
I think we might have got 2.3 mile of view.
I think we did.
But it was lovely to spend so much time with people and obviously start off the holiday with a bang.
Oh, with the bang. Are you thinking about the next bar?
Well, we did that. We finished in that bar about 9:30.
Yes.
And we're like, it's all way too early.
No, you have a session at the Sky Bar.
Yeah. So we then went down to, was it the Liquorist
Yes.
in Portsmouth? And we stayed there until we pretty much got kicked out.
Yeah. VV Insider were having a meet up there.
They were. So they ended up being, I think at one point, probably about 100, 150 people who were on Virgin Voyages in there.
Was there really? I don't remember.
Well, when you see the state of you, you probably why you don't remember.
I don't. Oh.
I have a feeling that's going to be something that you say
Oh,
quite
Minnie
a lot.
Guinness.
There'll be a lot of bits where you don't remember doing that.
I don't remember doing that.
But eventually we got to the embarkation day, and when I say eventually, we ended up with quite a big delay on the day.
We did.
The night before, you'd seen the fogginess, but it turned sort of really stormy.
Yes.
But whilst we're tracking down Virgin, would you just like to invite people to subscribe?
It would be so lovely if you subscribed. Thank you. And as always, thank you if you already have done.
Yes, thank you. And of course, you can follow along on social media at Sweet Natured as well.
I know it's a chore.
Maybe.
No, you've got to do some button pressing and some fingering stuff, so it's never fun.
We appreciate it if you have done.
Thank you.
Well, as I said, we could see that Virgin was late. It was due in about 2 o'clock in the morning and ended up not getting in. We're driving past it at about 10:30.
Yes.
So we could see it coming, so we chased it down.
We did chase it down.
And you can see how narrow it is in Portsmouth when they come in compared to, for instance, Southampton.
Yes.
And you can see why it had issues getting in there with 65 mile an hour winds.
Well, there's some maritime history involved there that they can actually chain it up and make it so you can't penetrate it. I feel
I'm assuming you mean in Portsmouth, not the Resilient Lady.
I feel I might have to be quiet during this.
Well, I say, I think there's just going to be a lot of bits where you go, I don't actually remember it. Well, let's hear what Lindsay had to say.
Hello.
Hello, where are we?
We are at what's the name of the pub?
The Admiral Drake. It's right behind you in big letters.
Could it sound any more Portsmouth?
Possibly. I don't know how. Why are we in here then?
Because they've delayed boarding onto the ship due to not being able to get in this morning.
Yeah, we're due to get in at about 2 a.m, wasn't it? It didn't get in till 11.
Yeah, because of rough seas.
Yeah.
So we're now delayed. We've dropped his luggage off and we're now having a drink. I've sniffed out a pub garden.
Well, you say garden. If I pan that way, you go pub garden. If I pan that way, you got industrial business park.
I'll take it.
But it has beer.
Cheers. See you later.
So we've just found out that there's a 3-hour delay because of it being late in due to the bad weather. So what's the plan?
We're going to go now into Portsmouth again because that's where we live now.
We now live in, is it Gun Wharf?
Don't get me started on Wharf. So we're going to go and we're going to find somewhere nice to eat.
Yeah.
I'm fancying fish and chips or something like that.
Okay, let's go.
We didn't have fish and chips.
No, we didn't. I can't remember what we had.
We met up with the cruise boys and the cruise monkeys.
We did, and Pam and Andrew.
And Pam and Andrew.
Yeah, I think we just had some nibbles and more alcohol, didn't we?
Yeah, and then we actually ended up at the place.
We're not on the ship yet, are we?
No, there's been an evacuation.
So there's this massive queue inside. We're just after 4 now, and boarding's going to go on until about 8 o'clock?
I think so.
So people are starting to create a queue of their own. And then I think they've just pressed the fire alarm intentionally to evacuate it to get rid of the queue.
No, never.
I reckon that's what they've done.
I think some...
Told you. Back in we go. So eventually we got back in there again.
It was the craziest embarkation we've ever had. One of the ladies suggested that my sea blazer bracelet I'd made myself so I could actually
could jump ahead in the
priority queuing.
Yeah, the check-in was absolutely chaotic, and I'm not blaming Virgin for it. Portsmouth is not geared up, as far as I'm concerned, for those bigger ones.
The team weren't fully briefed.
They weren't. And then this big check-in area, which we only found after we'd checked in and come through it, there was no one in it.
No, I think they were still going through the other people, like rock stars and things, but it was stressful. I had to go for a lie down.
I had a quick nap when we got
I
in,
had
didn't
to
we?
go for a nap.
Nothing to do with the alcohol in Portsmouth all the
No,
night
I
before.
had to go lie down in a darkened room because a lady had made out I'd hobby crafted my own bracelet so I could get priority check-in.
But eventually we did get on. A big old steep ramp to get on there.
It was very steep.
But once we were on there, then we were sort of into sort of Virgin mode. As you say, you had a little bit of a lie down.
I had to take myself away.
But it set you up then for the rest of the evening.
It did. It did.
I've just put the details on there for the Deep Blue Extras, because anyone who's qualified for that had status match, this is what you get as part of it.
Yeah, you're not getting priority boarding, by the way, either.
Well, you meant to have.
Maybe.
Just not at that particular one. Mm-hmm. But eventually, you'd had your nap, and we...
I brought my blanket with me.
That's on the bed. It's not a fashion item. You did get people going, oh, where did you get that? It's like the bed.
Yeah.
But we're headed straight for the dock.
Love the dock.
Even if it was a little bit chillier that day.
Yes.
Yeah, there were so many people we met down here.
Love that Mediterranean G&T with the feta cheese.
That's now your go-to cocktail,
It's my
isn't it?
absolute, it's divine.
Well, it's the cheese that makes it to the degree that, I mean, you'll see this in one of the other episodes later. We got, when we went into the dock one afternoon,
It's so good.
we asked them if there were any chance they could bring some of that feta out.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's worth getting that cocktail just for the cheese, but it's also worth asking if you can have
No,
the cheese
it's
as
a
a
very good
standalone.
cocktail. It's a very good cocktail.
It is. You weren't as impressed with mine.
No cheese.
But one of the bits that I'm glad that they're still doing on here are these little sort of
Small plates. Yeah.
Because we got on and as you'll see after this in the evening, we decided we weren't going to go for a proper meal.
We had pizza, didn't we?
Yeah, we went and got a sliced pizza. Because at that point, we'd already had a few drinks. As other people had as well.
Yes.
And then we wanted to make sure that we were ready to go for the evening then.
Oh, my
But
goodness.
the pizza on board is so good.
Now, I can't remember what pizza I had.
I can remember exactly which one you had, because obviously I edited this, but I could have remembered anyway. You had the truffle one. No, you didn't. You had the pie, Pretty Fly for a white pie, which were multiple cheeses and garlic.
Me with cheese again. I love cheese. What can I say?
I had
love
the egg
cheese.
and truffle, which was the first time I've had that. Well,
Oh, you're in the hammock there.
well, only for a few seconds while you were getting ready.
Okay, it did take me a while.
And then you're going to tell us what we were planning on doing that evening.
I am.
What we're doing this evening?
We are going to the pyjama party.
Ooh.
Ooh, and
Which is in the manor tonight, because it's not as warm, so it's inside.
but we always get the manor. We've never had an outside pyjama party.
No. Do you want to give us a twizzle in your pyjamas? Oh, it's like Wonder Woman.
There. So that's my pyjamas.
It's-
They do exist.
They do. So we head off to the party?
Yeah, the dancing pyjamas. I need a drink first before I do. Oh,
Well, we're doing that anyway.
I need to tighten this.
You don't want to lose that.
No.
That's very valuable.
It is very valuable, and I need I need a drink.
Okay, let's go get a drink. And then we headed straight out of the sit bar to get you a drink.
Yes.
What did you have?
I had an espresso martini. They're very good from there, really good.
I don't think they're on the menu ever. Do you have to ask for them?
I asked for it, but they're very good.
They are excellent. And then it was into the PJ party.
Yes.
And so we've still never managed to have one of the outside ones on these.
No, but we get the pretty entrance.
We do. It's a gorgeous entrance. And there were, as usual, people sort of taking plenty of selfies in there. 'Cause
Yes.
It's the perfect selfie spot, isn't it?
Oh, cruise boys.
And then you'll probably see quite a lot of people
Oh
you
my
recognise in here.
Oh, week 1 of Strictly with me and Justin.
I don't remember Baby Shark being in week 1 of Strictly.
Well, maybe he needs to be.
I would watch Strictly if it was in that.
Oh, Dom's got the moves.
And it looks quiet here at this second because we're in
It was quiet
relatively
at this
near
point.
the start.
Where did I go? There I am.
But as you'll see as it gets through, it ended up so busy.
So busy.
And I think this stayed open like this till about 2 o'clock.
Oh, I'd given up by then.
Yeah, I think we head up, and you'll see towards the end of it, I think we head up to get something to eat about 1 o'clock.
1 in the morning?
Yeah, and it was you that directed us to the galley. You're like, I need some chips.
Oh, you can take the girl out of Yorkshire.
But as you can see, you're sort of enjoying yourself.
What the heck? Oh, jeez.
And during the PJ party, you do get the entertainment as well, not just Linzi. It's always such really good fun. And what I've noticed since we first went on this, more and more people take part in the PJ party.
And there's more theming.
What do you mean?
There's not just regular pyjamas. There's all sorts of pyjamas.
Oh, yeah. And you'll see people who come as a group who've got sort of matching pyjamas and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
You might not see them sort of in the background, but there are some within there.
Bring a fan. If you've got a fan, bring a fan, because you need a fan.
Joe and Glenn there strutting the stuff as well.
Yes. Yeah, Sisters on the Sea there. They were good. They brought fans.
They were. I took advantage of that fan a couple of times. It was
Did you
so
now?
warm.
Okay.
Have to keep cool in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they needed a bit more aircon in there that night. It was so warm. But it is such good fun, isn't it?
It
Do you
is.
think it's the best first night on a cruise ship? I don't mean just this one I'm on about.
Oh, that's a good question. It gets you into the swing of things, I guess, straight from the get-go.
It does.
It sets the tone.
Yeah, it sets the marker in terms of this is what you're expecting on this cruise.
Yeah.
And the thing is, this set the standard of us being up very late, drinking a lot for the next 3 days.
Well, kind of started, like,
Well, it started in Portsmouth, then it carried on first night on here, and then just sort of kept going as well. And we're talking about that sort of pose for the Instagram type shot on there as well.
oh my God, Lindsay.
And this is where you're feeling a little bit squiffy, I think, at this point.
What makes you say that? Marky, why do you put this? Why?
We're letting people see the full sweet-natured experience. It's not all those glamorous manner shots.
What? I didn't even think they were that glamorous, to be honest with you. Here I am going to get my chips.
And this was all day one.
Day one. Day one.
Yeah. So we've
Look at
got
me. Oh, chips.
chips.
With
We've got-
mayonnaise.
We've got another couple of episodes to come yet, including a bottomless brunch at the wake,
Yeah.
which we managed to take full advantage of along with that.
We were there hours.
We were. And, of course, the legendary Scarlet Night as well.
Oh.
Which, once again, there may have been a dip into the pool at some point.
That's me having a tequila Bloody Mary. It was very good.
I think this is about 11:30 in the morning. And we had our stop in Amsterdam.
Yes,
Managed to get invited to a party up in the massive suite.
we did, yeah.
Lindsay tried limbo. We'll let you see how that goes on the next episode.
Try. It was a natural.
You absolutely were, but had great fun. And that brings us to the end of our first episode. Episode 2 of the crazy Virgin Voyages cruise.
Yes.
And it had been a really heavy night the night before.
Yes.
And we were, I wouldn't say we were very delicate, but we didn't want to go for a big breakfast anywhere.
No.
But we did know we were going for brunch in the wake at lunchtime anyway.
Was it lunchtime or was it late morning?
Well, it was late morning, about 11:30 when we went there.
Yeah.
But we had a semi-sea day because we weren't getting into Amsterdam until late that night, about 7 p.m.
Yeah, so we were going to take it easy and have things to do and just do nice cruise things.
Yeah, so we knew we were going to have a long day. Mm-hmm. But we just picked up a breakfast at the local sort of coffee grounds thing.
Local?
Well, it was local to where we were at this particular point.
Local to the North Sea?
Well, yeah. But you know what I mean. We were just wanted some little nibbles that morning.
Oh, because we were going for brunch.
Because we were going for brunch. And this is sort of coming up to 10 o'clock. And I said we were both a little bit delicate.
Yes.
And then we headed down to the wake at 11:30.
I think it was an 11:45 booking.
Yeah, I think we were just maybe a bit keener at that point.
Probably.
And met up with some friends as well.
Yes.
And decided that we were all going to have the bottomless brunch.
And this is really good value.
It is. I mean, it's incredible value. It's $25.
Yes.
But you can drink for as long as you're in there. The brunch officially finishes at 1, but they don't close until 2.
Yeah, so we're with Cruise Monkeys and Cruise Boys there.
We were.
So we should have known really that the day was not going to go as we anticipated.
No.
Because I'm on tequila Bloody Marys there.
You are. I started with a mimosa.
Yes.
Which seemed like a much lighter thing. Mm-hmm. But this brunch went on. We left there. We were pretty much the last people in the restaurant, weren't we?
Yes.
And we left there about 2 o'clock.
Yeah. Now, I had my clam chowder, which is also on the dinner menu, and it is so good.
Does it pair well with tequila Bloody Marys?
You know, that is a very good question. And I honestly, this is a hangover moment. Can't remember.
And then possibly one of the best hangover breakfasts that you can get on a cruise ship anywhere. Their steak and eggs.
Yeah, I had it cooked too much.
You did?
Gavin from Cruise Monkeys, his was better than mine.
Yeah, you went a little bit overcooked, didn't you?
Yeah, just
but
terrible.
It did soak up some of the previous night's alcohol.
It did, I suppose, and set me up. And you had the...
It was the...
Again, we're having a hangover
moment.
The
soft-shell crab Benedict.
Yes, yeah.
And we sat there as we were starting to sort of cruise in towards the canals and the locks going into Amsterdam.
Yes, yeah.
And as you can see from the glasses on the table, of which they were clearing them regular, we were making good value of that $25 bottomless brunch.
We certainly was.
Well, we reckon we got through about 9 drinks each in that. And looking at the photos and videos, it probably seems about right.
No clue.
And then we went to get a little bit of fresh air afterwards.
Yes.
Well, while we're going for a little walk, would you just like to invite people to subscribe?
I would. It would be lovely if you could please subscribe. Thank you. I know it's a pain. And you know that you know it's free. And thank you to if you already have to.
And of course, you can follow along at Sweet Natured on all of the main social media.
Yes.
Now, not long after we left the wake, as you can see, less than an hour.
We've had outfit change here.
We've had outfit changed, and we were invited by Danny, Linzi, and Colin. Mm-hmm. So thank you to go to a party up on the massive suite.
Which is a massive suite.
I mean, it's very aptly named.
It's so fancy. It's so fancy. But then we got protested against.
Well, not us specifically.
The ship.
Yeah.
And then I tried limbo.
Well, you say tried.
Oh God, creep. Oh, no. Yeah. I feel I'm Zach Galifianakis in The Hangover. Oh, no.
That's what happens when you try limbo after being
Bradley Cooper.
3 hours in the wake. Having bottomless brunch. If it makes you feel any better, Justin didn't do any better.
Yeah, but
but he stayed upright.
He stayed upright. He is Bradley Cooper. Maybe not.
But it was great funny though. But the alcohol carried on because when we got there were Jello shots.
And more cocktails.
And different types of shots.
And then a protest.
The protest eventually ended with the Netherlands police sort of cutting them off the rails and letting us carry on.
Yes.
Which was nice.
Yes. It was nice.
I meant nice in terms of that we eventually got to carry on to Amsterdam.
Yeah, this is definitely a weird episode. It's just...
But what this meant, and the reason for showing that as well, is we were an extra couple of hours delayed
Getting into Amsterdam.
which also meant an extra couple of hours of drinking.
Yeah, so we had a little party, didn't we?
Yeah, we headed from here, and this is us coming out of the docks, and we were down in Justin and Tristan's room, and sort of just carried on drinking. you holding the bottle of champagne.
Drinking. Oh, good grief.
We eventually did get into Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And whilst it's looking like this was sort of about 8 o'clock-ish,
Yeah.
and we all decided impromptu to head to the wake.
I thought it was 9 o'clock we went there.
No, I checked on the time. Just after 8:15.
I don't remember getting there
And
at all.
as you can see, we're all quite happy at this point.
I don't remember.
We had no booking for this. We just tipped up and said, any chance of a table for 10? And Virgin being Virgin
Miraculously.
just went, yeah, not a problem. Just give us a couple of minutes while we sort that out. So we went down the bottom of the stairs, sat there, and then before we knew it, we were in there.
Oh, lovely Stuart and Karen there as well. At some point, we saw them, and again, it's the hangover. I don't remember, and no clue. At least we found people and not lost people.
That's it. There were no sort of hangover missing person.
Oh, God.
But as you can
Stuart,
see,
Karen,
everyone's
Justin.
quite happy. So at this point, we've been drinking pretty much solidly for about 10 hours.
Oh, oysters.
Yeah, I think they were what made me feel rough the following day.
I'm going to say
I
the
don't think
same.
it was the alcohol.
No, not all the alcohol.
But as usual, the food in the wake, from what I remember, was very good.
No, mine wasn't.
The table behind is actually the captain sat on it.
It is,
And
yeah.
we have to apologise because that was quite
A raucous.
raucous, loud table. That
I
we were
know.
on there.
What did I have?
You had the shrimp and grits.
Oh, basically prawns and porridge.
Yeah, and I'd said
Why
to you,
did-
why did you have that? And you're like, I don't know.
Why did you make me order that?
I didn't make you order anything. I had
Why
no
am I
say in
having
this.
that?
Because you obviously thought it was a good idea at the time.
I think just food when you're hammered is food. It just tastes good.
And we went to bed not long after
I
that.
think I did. I just stood up and went, I am going to bed now, and just left.
You did. So it wasn't an overly late night. But in the next episode,
Oh, no.
we have Scarlet Night.
Oh,
As well as trying some expensive tequila shot.
like $39 a shot.
Yeah. In Pink Agave, which was amazing.
Don Julio, 1942. I've got my eye on you in Costco.
It's slightly cheaper there than on the ship
Oh,
as well.
my goodness.
Amazing food. And then Scarlet Night starts more properly. And
Ooh, Harriet.
just had an amazing time.
Swinging.
Lots of swinging going on there. And of course, no Scarlet Night is complete, even on a slightly windier one, without being up on the pool deck.
Oh, look, they've got the netting. Don't think about doing it yet. Hi,
And
Joe.
Joe and
Hi,
Glenn.
Glenn.
And of course, we've got a lot to show on that in the next episode.
Oh, no.
And I do mean a lot to show.
Oh, good grief. Oh, good grief.
Episode 3. Mm-hmm. And it's the Scarlet Night one.
Oh.
Now, we were both a little bit delicate this morning. And just as a reminder from the previous episode as to why we were taking it a little bit easier first thing whilst we were still in Amsterdam.
Not delicate now, delicate then.
Delicate then. Not today. Perfectly okay.
That might be.
No, you could see there were hardly anyone on the ship because everyone had gone into Amsterdam that morning.
Yes.
So we'd had an overnight there.
But there's you very delicate.
Yeah. And we'd arranged to have brunch later
Again.
on, again, but not in the wake, this time in Razzle Dazzle. Mm-hmm. So we were just taking it easy that morning, watching the world go by.
Was Razzle Dazzle lunch today?
So it was Razzle Dazzle brunch. We were
No.
due to be going there.
No.
You'll see.
Razzle Dazzle brunch was on day 4.
This is the benefit you have of not seeing anything. But look at this shot that you did first,
No,
and
we
then I'll
didn't
explain
do
Razzle
Razzle
Dazzle.
Dazzle brunch today. We didn't. We went to what is it? We went to the dock and had all the nibbles.
We did, and you'll see why. Because we set off to Razzle Dazzle,
Right.
And if you remember, by the time we all got there, it were pretty much about to close.
Oh, you see, I don't really remember much until I remember.
So then we decided we'd go to Razzle Dazzle the following day. So you'll see that on the final episode.
Okay.
So instead, we all went down to the dock and had the nibbles, which are so tasty there.
They're really good. And they're all included as part of your fare.
Yeah.
And
you had some of your Mediterranean G&T, so you could have your feta.
I love that. I love that drink.
Well, just before we get into Scarlet Night proper, would you like to invite people to subscribe?
I would really love it if you subscribe. Thank you. And thank you if you already have done.
Yes, thank you.
And you might not want to once you've seen this video.
But don't unsubscribe. You can also follow along on all the main social media and just search for @SweetNatured.
Now, I feel to have got ready already.
You have, because we got ready before we went out for dinner and before we met up with friends.
Yes.
So we didn't want to have to keep going back and getting changed 2 or 3 times.
Look, I'm in a cruise monkey sandwich.
And you met some lovely people up there.
I did.
Every time I turned around, you were talking to somebody.
Oh, that lady was lovely. She told me she liked me.
She won't do when she's seen this one.
Oh, no.
While we were up there, we were talking to the cruise boys, Justin and Tristan. Hi to Sarah and Tracy.
Hi, Sarah and Tracy.
And they said, we have a table booked at Pink Agave. We didn't have anything booked.
That's right. Justin and Tristan did. They had a 6 o'clock reservation.
But they said, we're not going to bother.
They did say that.
So what did you suggest?
I said, well, let's go steal the reservation at Pink Agave.
So naughty. Which they did. And then about 10 minutes after we sat down, they're like, where are you guys having lunch? Dinner. And we're like, Pink Agave?
So they came and joined us. How lovely.
And Virgin being the incredible people they are. They're like, we can move you all to a table.
Yes,
no problem.
They did. And it was fun.
It was. Now, you got to try some tequila that you've been wanting to try for ages.
The Don Julian 1942. It's very pricey.
But we had still a significant bar tab at this point.
It was $39 a shot.
Don't exaggerate, $37 a shot.
$37 a shot.
But it's a big shot.
It is a big shot. I would say, yeah, it's a decent measure.
And we all tasted it between us. So that one shot, all 4 of us got to have a taste of that.
But then we got another one then as well.
Well, then Tristan decided he wanted another one.
He did. I love Pink Agave. I've just got to say, that guacamole is so good.
I think Pink Agave is now my favourite restaurant on board.
Oh, we had so much fun.
I mean, Wake's amazing. And all the other restaurants are great. But I think Pink Agave is fantastic, whether it's just the 2 of you or you're in with friends or group.
Yeah.
There's a reason that they have the grog walk going here.
Yeah, I mean, it was so lovely to have dinner with Tristan and Justin of the Cruise Boys. And, I mean, I've kind of forgotten it, but I will never forget it.
Well, do you remember Tristan taking a photo of you and Justin and then putting it on Instagram to ask who had the best cleavage that night?
Oh, for goodness sake. I think I'm having a midlife crisis.
You won it, though, 61-39. So well done, you.
Thanks.
And there's us getting another shot.
I can thank my mother for that.
What, for having another shot? For winning for winning the cleavage.
From heaven, yes.
One of the bits it was so well presented, those little shots, and all the different salts on it.
Yeah, we could get bigger salt.
Now, at one point, you just meant to have one of the salts, and by the end of it, we were all mixing all 4 salts in. So you had like a smoky one and a salty salt, and
it was just a salty streak.
A chili salt.
Oh, yeah.
And if you ever get look at you, it's like you're painting by numbers. Linzi back at sort of kindergarten, primary school.
What's that about? Oh, God.
Could stay.
I'm gone.
And this is still relatively early. This is about
7 o'clock?
No, it's coming up to about 8 now, I think. We're in there about 2.5 hours.
I don't know.
So we had fun. We had fun in there. And you like the orange as well, by the look of it.
It works with the orange. Thanks, Lindsay.
Are you with me that this is your favourite restaurant?
I really enjoyed it. It's so good.
We've never had a bad meal in here. We've never had anything less than a great meal in here.
No, we really love it. Oh, my goodness. What? Knife and fork, Lindsay? What the heck?
You'd be getting told off if any of your relatives were watching this.
Oh, my goodness.
Such bad cutlery manners. All those people that have praised you in the past for how
What am
well
I
you
doing?
eat online, on the videos,
You know-
it's all gone.
You know what? I'm super cash here, and it's because late night Linzi is in the house.
Late Night Linzi was very much in the house for most of this cruise.
Oh, late night Linzi. She kills me.
She kills you when you're watching her back.
She kills me when I wake up where she's left me.
That steak's so good.
Yeah.
It's cheese sauce on it.
It's like a cheesy, like Mexican spicy cheesy top. It's amazing.
Yeah,
It's
if you ever
amazing.
get a chance to go in Pink Agave, that's the one that we'd recommend that you try. Or
It's
at least
so
get
good.
one for the table.
Get one for the table, yes.
One of the things that I do love about Pink
Oh,
Agave,
look at that margarita.
I was going to say, is the margaritas.
Oh, it's like our logo made.
Made 3D and drinkable. One of the other things that I like is you don't have to really worry about ordering.
What the heck? Again,
You
this
can-
is late night Linzi. This is not me. This is not me.
Well, it is you.
It's not. It's late night Linzi me.
And that's you doing the
Marks
is that
and
Marks and
Spencer.
Spencer's.
Advert.
Yeah, this is not normal food.
What the?
Yeah, Lindsay after a few drinks. If you're worried about what to eat in here, just let the waiter order for you. You can pick your main course, but they'll bring you all the starters, all the sort of medium dishes, and then you too can pull faces like that.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Well, you can't remember what the conversations are, can you?
No.
I've listened to the conversations and decided that they weren't suitable for airing.
Oh,
We may put
that's
some of them
late
on
night
the
Lindsay's
members
fault.
only.
That's late night Lindsay's fault. She's absolute filth.
She is. And we popped back to the room just very, very briefly before Scarlet Night proper, just to sort of freshen up after
We
the
did?
Mexican. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Well, that was us going back to the room.
what was we
then.
doing?
We just went to freshen up.
Freshen up?
Yeah, went to clean his
Is
teeth
that
and nipped up
code?
Lou. No. we just literally freshened
Oh,
up.
right. Okay,
came straight
cleaned his
back out.
teeth.
Yeah.
Okay, cleaned his
Because we'd
teeth.
eaten and we knew we were going to be out
Okay,
for a
and
while.
we had steak.
Yeah.
And we went to cleaner's teeth.
Yeah. Then we joined up with everyone in Loose Cannon. I think this was the only time we actually had a drink in Loose Cannon on this cruise.
I think it might have been.
Because we went in one of the other nights, I think on the first night, and the grog walk was in there, so it was
Yeah.
packed. So we're like, we'll come back later.
Yeah.
But it's a lovely little bar, but it is tiny.
It is small.
You can see there's probably about 30 people in here at the moment, and
Yeah.
that's pretty much as busy as you want it to be in there.
Oh, me and Justin, we make a lovely couple.
Now, Scarlet Night goes on around the whole ship,
Yes.
whether it's me and you, or you and Justin, or everyone else.
To my fiance Justin.
Yeah. But one of the main sort of kick-off areas is the roundabout bit.
Okay.
So they have like the little sort of dance routine. They have the marriage bit, which you're not as keen on that bit. They have the best dressed on Scarlet Night. We didn't even wander past that one this time. And then just bits as you're wandering around.
I don't know. This is becoming now a blur.
Is it becoming
I don't remember this
increasingly?
guy. Where?
Well, it's me following him, not you. That's probably why.
Well,
You're probably stood just a bit
but
further
there's
back.
Lukey, so I can't be far away.
No, I think you were just behind me somewhere.
Was I with Justin?
I've no idea who you were with at this point. Oh, you were with me, apparently.
What? Stop it!
Yeah, Late Night Lindsay's in the house.
Late night Lindsay, stop it. Oh,
Now, when we were here a few seconds later, you'll see, we sort of bumped into Boo and Harriet from the Misbehave show.
we did. They came out of the lift as we were going in the lift. As
They
I
did,
remember.
and they said, would you like to accompany us for a little secret quick party?
And we said yes.
We did. So there were the two of us, and then Justin and Tristan were stood outside of us at the time, and we dragged them.
Yeah.
Luke and Gav would have been there, but they'd nipped at Lou, and we left them. There was an option for free alcohol, so it's like, nah.
A secret party that, yeah. Oh, look at Boo from the back. I mean, she's amazing from the front.
She is.
Oh, there's Harriet's fabulous shoes.
Yeah.
Look at, oh. Do they do that lipstick in the store? They should do that as a Scarlet Night lipstick. I
A
feel-
Harriet lipstick.
No, like Scarlet Night lipstick, like a special one. I remember what the toast was for that.
Yeah, that's why it's not on here. So when we were in that little private party, and this is us going back afterwards, we were only gone for about 10 minutes, weren't
If
we?
you ever see me, ask me what it was.
Yeah, we'll tell you
Late
in
night
person.
Linzi would tell you.
Yeah, not on here. We will definitely get sort of in bother. But we were away for about 10 minutes. You have a glass of champagne with them. We had a chat and a laugh, and then sort of came back down.
A chat and a laugh.
We did. I'm not getting into any more than that. Justin still got his champagne from
Yeah,
there.
I still got his champagne. Have I got mine?
Yeah, you got, yeah. I think I finished mine. I appear to have.
Okay, I'm back outside again.
Well, we decided to go for a wander up on the top, all of us, to get a picture at the side of the Virgin one.
Oh.
But it is very windy, and then we were like, but if we're going up there, we might as well go near the swings and the sort of seesaws.
Well, I am dressed for it.
You are. And that's a seesaw for 4. And then Gail and Mike from Sail with Gail and Mike sort of appeared, and Karen and Stuart. So we stayed up here for a little while, even though it were really windy.
Well, I just... Wow.
And
wow.
Justin very nearly loses his phone here.
Yeah. Oh, it did, yeah.
No,
yeah.
it managed to stay in.
Yeah.
And then you were enjoying yourself and then realised that you wanted pushing.
Well, push me.
I had pushed it at that point, that's why you're going higher.
I don't remember any of this.
Do you have no recollection of it?
I don't even look cold.
No, you'd had that much tequila at this point. I think you were like 80% proof.
Oh, is that his picture?
That was the best one of the lot that we took, and it was Stuart who got that one. So then back again for a very quick freshen up.
What?
I'm just being polite as opposed to saying you went to loo.
Oh, okay.
Before, because we knew we were going to pump pool, and we knew we were going to be up there for a few hours.
Yes.
So there are toilets up there.
I nipped to the ladies and probably put some more lipstick on if I know me. Oh, it's my new fiance.
And Andrew's fantastic shoes that change colour.
Wow. Oh, these ladies, they were so sweet.
They were. They stood right outside of us there.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, in a few seconds' time, we'll stop talking for a couple of minutes.
Joe and Glenn.
Hello. Because I put in a little sort of musical montage.
A musical montage?
I know, it's not like us.
Like proper vloggers do?
No. Let's not go that far. But I wanted people to get a bit of a feel for the atmosphere, and if I'd have left the music on, we'd have got in bother with it.
Oh, we would, yeah.
So we've got some very similar music.
Similar music?
Very similar to what was being played. This isn't mood music from the podcast, don't worry, Linz. You're safe to listen at this bit.
Okay.
But this is sort of just the warm-up to sort of the pool party side of it.
Where am I? Oh, there I am.
And this is 11 o'clock at night, just for context for sort of time and your alcohol.
Oh.
Over to the music.
Okay.
how much of that did you remember?
Well, hi, Tom.
Not much. It was nice to watch that back then.
Oh, I know. I'm singing "How Deep Is Your Love" there.
You are. That's your trigger song
It is my trigger song.
for Scarlet Night in particular.
I'd just like to say "How Deep Is Your Love" by Calvin Harris.
Yep.
And not the Bee Gees.
No, I'll take that.
I'll take that. Yeah, well done.
I know, me and my musical knowledge. I should enter a trivia. But we know as soon as that music comes on, at the moment, that's one of the ones where you know the staff are getting in there and going to
Yeah.
start splashing and then
Yeah.
start to invite you in. And look at you, you're off like you would have been the first in the pool if it weren't for the fact that you
I
like
had socks
stumbling.
on.
You're taking your socks off. And you're like, I'm in
You should always take your socks off.
in advance. Yeah, don't go in there in the sock.
No.
Yeah, I did highlight the caution word there.
What? Okay. Here I go. I just like to say I am a grown woman. Getting in a pool,
About 11:30 at night.
fully dressed.
Yeah.
Kind of dressed.
And they'd warmed the pool up a little bit, but it definitely wasn't as warm as last time we went.
No, but we were in the Adriatic.
No, we weren't in... Oh, last time, not this
Yeah,
time. I was going
not
to say
this-
this time here, we were somewhere in the North Sea.
Yeah, very different. Very different.
And the fact that it were quite a windy...
Oh, there's somebody in Speedos. I don't remember him.
I'm not surprised. You're only just in your own outfit.
That was I got that outfit because I wanted something quite Eurovision-y. So I went, I think it was from Poland. I went with the Polish Eurovision.
The one where they had the milk churns.
Yes.
You kind of hit that on the nail. Then.
I just didn't do any milk churning. I remember.
That's on next week's video. It's probably the most that I remember. Obviously, you can see it getting gradually busier as people are watching here. The most that I can remember people going in the pool this night.
I don't actually know. I don't know.
It's definitely the most. Well, certainly the most that I can remember looking back at the video.
That's Mark from Cruise and Gaze. That's
is.
Luke from Cruise Monkeys. I remember being in the water. How long was I in there?
We're in there over an hour.
I was in there over an hour?
Yeah,
No.
we were, 'cause we went back down to the room afterwards. Obviously, we were a tad damp. But you doing your sort of dirty dancing left.
Was that in slow-mo?
No, that's your eyes.
Really?
No, that bit was. I don't know why I filmed it in slow-mo at the time.
What we're singing now, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Oh, was
But
this
yeah,
lady with
going
angel
back
cake?
to the timing,
I don't remember anything.
when we got back down to the room, it was coming up to 1 o'clock.
Right, okay, what's going on here? Lasers? Wow. Wow.
And
Wow.
I'm obviously having to keep certain parts of my body well above the water so that I could film.
Yes.
And I have to say, by the time I got out just before you, I was like, I am so cold.
Well, as you said, I was 80 proof tequila.
Yeah, you were warm. You don't look in anywhere
Oh,
cold.
my fiance Justin.
For that minute.
What do you mean?
So many different fiancés.
I don't have so many fiancés.
You had Elliot when we were at the front of it. You were Titanic in it.
Yeah, but that doesn't make him my fiance.
I think you'll find if you ask Kate and Jack, it does.
I think me and Luke are
Kate
married in some countries.
Rose and Jack, wasn't it?
Kate and Jack.
Yeah, well, it was Kate Winslet, wasn't it?
Okay.
Anyway, Titanic reference.
Thanks.
But so many people were sort of either in the shallowy bit of the pool or in the deeper bit. And more just kept sort of going, oh, I'm getting in now as well. And you see more and more people getting in fully clothed where they'd obviously not intended to.
There was a guy in a three-piece suit.
Really?
Yes.
That got in?
Yes.
Oh, well done on you.
Yeah. Will you come to our wedding?
In the three-piece suit.
No, to mine and Justin's wedding.
No, he can come to ours.
We're already married.
Yeah, but we could get married again on Virgin now. Now they're doing weddings
I
on
liked
Virgin.
his segue.
Did you like that?
Well done, you. Virgin would love that.
Fair enough.
Well, I mean, wow to me. That is not an outfit. That outfit was not a out pool appropriate.
Friendly one.
No, it wasn't pool friendly. Quite right. I need to get a different outfit the next time we're on. Something that's not as see through. I feel a little bit more structured.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Is this?
No, you're getting out now.
Am I getting out?
Yeah, and I've got a towel ready for you. Being
you
the
have?
gentleman that I was.
There I am with my towels. What have I got on my feet?
I've no idea.
Where are my socks?
I've no idea. Probably still at the side of the pool. So this is our final day aboard Resilient Lady.
I can see that this is a previously on.
It is. It had been a bit of a hectic night the night before because it had been Scarlet Night.
Yes.
And make sure to stay tuned towards the end because we've got highlights of the whole cruise.
Oh.
And you can see much more of this sort of thing going on. But yeah, we were once again a tad delicate this morning.
Yes.
We sort of had already made plans, which we talked about in the previous vlog, where we were going to go to Razzle Dazzle
For another brunch.
to try and get in there this time.
Yes.
But feeling a little bit delicate, we took it fairly easy first thing in the morning and decided to just do a little bit of retail therapy with some of our onboard loot that we still had left.
Yes.
And it was nice to have a wander around, but we found a lot of people also had a lot of onboard loot left. I've never seen the shops as busy.
I've never seen shops as busy.
I've not. That was my terrible Sean Connery impression. But we did get into Razzle Dazzle this time.
We did. Now, it wasn't the full party. I mean, group. I mean, the people that we expected to have it with.
No, Gavin and Luke never made it.
From the Cruise Monkeys.
No, they
no,
were...
No, that's a lie. Gav did.
Oh, you did later on, didn't they?
I just had a Coca-Cola.
There were a lot of delicate people, but we were joined by Justin and Tristan from
No,
the
we
Cruise
weren't.
Boys.
We were just joined by Tristan.
Oh, yeah, we were. yeah, Justin were not so well, were we?
No.
But so we decided not to do the full bottomless brunch.
No.
Mainly because we weren't that
There was just
cracky.
3 of us.
And we were still a little bit delicate.
So we got cocktails instead.
Yeah, it didn't stop you, did it?
No.
So yeah, we all got something.
Hair of the dog, I think it's called.
It was. Now, we were determined not to go as heavy this particular day because we knew we had to be off relatively early the following day for the drive home.
Yeah.
But you did want to start with this popcorn.
I did want the popcorn cocktail. It was very good. I would recommend it for breakfast. Now I'm trying yours. I don't think I think I remember I didn't like yours.
No, you didn't. Not at all.
No, I did not like
you
yours.
weren't impressed with that one.
That was for God's sake.
And you've still not figured out how to cut things yet. One of these days on a cruise, we'll get sort of through the whole cruise without you launching half of your plate off. I made the rookie mistake of ordering the full-size version
You
of that.
did, yes.
And I didn't get anywhere near
No.
eating it. Absolutely delicious, but I really liked it.
Yeah, it was okay.
It is a nice place to come for a sort of breakfast, when, especially if you're feeling a little bit hungover.
Yeah.
They do some good sort of hangover type cure stuff in there.
Now, I think whatever. Did I have the Impossible
You did have the
burger?
Impossible one. I had
really
the chicken
enjoyed
one.
I liked my Impossible one.
Yeah.
The churros, I don't know. Maybe because we were slightly delicate. They
look stunning.
They look stunning.
And you can see it on the picture. They are very,
They're
very
super
Instagrammable.
cute. They're super cute. I think. Oh look, there's Gav there now. Look.
You being a little bit cheeky with
No,
that show.
never.
Well, I've heard the actual words that come out of your mouth, so I can tell you are. Would you like to just take a second for people to invite them to subscribe and see more cheekiness?
Oh, it would be lovely. I can't even speak at the thought of the cheekiness. It would be lovely if you could please subscribe. I promise you, I'm not this uncouth.
And you can follow along on most of the major social media at Sweet Natured.
Oh dear.
So after we'd had us brunchy,
Brunch, yes.
we finally got our sail away party 3
Yes.
days late, which
Yeah.
it then became a Bon Voyage Bubbles. Which, well done on them creating that sort of
And the
flip to it.
alliteration, yeah, well done, well done.
I suspect they may have had to do that before, but if not, well done to them.
Yes.
And it was nice. Very, very busy on the top deck because it was free champagne for everyone.
Yes.
And I'm guessing a lot of people were getting towards the end of their drinks.
And now
Now, I was showing you there just to show that you were getting ready.
I did get
that
ready
night,
for the evening.
but you were feeling a bit worse for wear this evening, weren't you?
I started to deteriorate
Rapidly.
rapidly.
So I went down and got a pizza.
Yeah.
And then sort of brought that back up to the room, and you were like, I can't make it out tonight.
The medicinal properties of cheese.
Yeah. And then you just went to sleep, didn't you?
I did. I had pizza and then I went to bed. Whereas you went out.
Yeah, but not out.
What kind of out?
Yeah, not till late. I went down to see the Misbehave show, which is one of our favourite shows.
I was so sad that I missed it, but
I know, and Harriet and Boo, it were their last day on board because they'd just finished a long
Yeah.
contract.
yeah.
So we were determined to see them.
Well, you were.
I would definitely determine to
I
see
was
them.
99 bye-byes now.
And it is such a fun show.
I Harriet, I love this bit with the Stevie Nicks, Edge of 17. Is it Edge of 17?
Yeah.
Love
Wild
it.
Winged Dove. That's the
You
one.
don't have to sing it, darling. You
But
don't
people
have to
might
sing
not know.
I just love it. I just love it. I would even wear that cloak.
I think you'd wear that entire outfit.
I'm trying to think where I can.
Well, if you got it dyed red, that could be your next Scarlet Night one.
Oh, don't get me. Oh, hello. Look at the doves.
It's one of those shows that's very difficult to explain. But you absolutely must go see it. If you're on a Virgin Voyages cruise and Misbehave shows on it,
You've got to see it.
yeah, whoever the performers are,
Yeah.
you've just got to go.
I just love Harriet. I just love this. I mean, I get to see it now at least.
You do.
Were you with Tristan? Is that right?
I was Tristan and Andrew, because Pam had not made it out either.
We weren't together.
No.
We were just in the same place.
Just
I feel.
in the same place in terms of, yeah, it's destroyed me, this cruise.
This cruise destroyed me in more ways than I ever thought possible.
And Justin were with us as well. He was sat on the row
he was
just
on the
in
row
front
behind,
of us.
yes. So,
But it was so much fun because, as you can see...
oh, that was Danny then.
It was Danny. You get people involved in it.
Yeah.
As much as they want to do. They're not forced up on
Oh,
there.
no force fun here. It's all fun.
It is so much
Love
fun.
Harriet. Oh. Oh, just love him. Just love him.
And our side of the auditorium won.
Yay! So I won. I
You
won.
won. You would have been there. You would have won.
Oh,
And then
good.
it ends all lovely with a nice little celebration.
Now, is this the last day for getting off?
Yeah. So we've just pulled into Portsmouth. And very
Okay.
nearly said Southampton out of habit then.
No, Portsmouth.
And there were just time because you don't have to get off early
Oh, look out.
on Virgin.
I'm not.
You're like, I'm so
I am
rough.
so broken there.
We
I was
didn't-
broken for a week.
You were. We didn't have to get off until about 10:30. We got off.
I think so. We waited
so-
for the traffic to clear, didn't we?
We
And
did,
then
yeah.
so-
So, and you don't have to get off early on Virgin, so you can go have a nice leisurely breakfast. You can go into the Wake if you want on that day, or Razzle Dazzle, or
You can go
went
into
out
the
to-
Wake?
Yeah, it's open.
Why didn't we go to the Wake?
Because we went here instead. It was easier, and you were still feeling rough.
I was so rough. I was like I couldn't talk for days. I've actually got the power of speech here. Oh, and now look at
And then, but we're going down the world's steepest disembarkation ramp.
what is going on with me.
But
Honestly.
that's bringing us towards the end of this part of the vlog.
Oh, there's.
And
Oh,
we're going to go into the highlights, and then we'll come back to say bye-bye right at the end of it.
oh, highlights. Oh goodness.
Here
oh,
we go.
Oh, prepare. So this cruise was fun with a capital F.
It was so much fun. And that brings us to the end of this series of vlogs.
Well, thank you, darling. Thank you for watching, and have a lovely day.